Hey everybody, so something's really been bugging me over this past week. Linesmen need to stop breaking up fights before they begin. We've seen this a lot over the past few seasons. This has become a pretty common occurrence, and it happened 3 times over the past week or so. Linesmen just jumping in before the fight can even get going, and it is absolutely infuriating. Fights are one of my favorite parts of hockey, one of the most exciting parts of the game. They're absolutely awesome, and it's so frustrating and makes me so angry when 2 guys drop the gloves, get ready to go, and then the linesmen jump in before they can even start. And then they waste their time with 2-minute roughing penalties, and it's the end of it. And it really, when I miss out on getting to see a good fight, I get really angry. And this past week, it happened first with Matt Martin and Andy Andreoff in the Toronto-Los Angeles game. They were both willing to fight, both dropped their gloves. As soon as they grabbed each other, the linesmen jumped in. Happened again, Radko Gudas and Kevin Bieksa before the fight with the Superman punch. That's why they were in the box. They tried to fight before, and the linesmen stopped them before they could get going. And then it counted as a fight, but it really got ended way too early. It was Justin Abdelkader and Aaron Ekblad just the other night. They grabbed him before they could even get a punch off. The linesman jumped in. It's infuriating. It is so frustrating to see that. Now, I get it. If someone's getting jumped or someone's in a bad spot with their jersey over their head or something, and the linesmen want to jump in, that's fine. But when 2 guys both drop their gloves at the same time and are perfectly willing combatants and want to go, let them go. It is ridiculous to see linesmen jumping in between 2 willing guys who want to fight and stopping it from happening. And it's just so bad to watch. And then you hear the crowd, and the crowd's always nothing but boos when it happens. Like, the crowd wants to see a fight, and then the linesman just ruins it for everybody. And this has been happening way too much lately. Let them go. And what I hope guys start doing, and Bieksa and Gudas did this, I hope guys start because they drop their gloves, the linesmen break it up. 2 minutes for roughing each. I hope guys start fighting as soon as they step out of the box, like Bieksa and Gudas did. I hope that becomes a common thing for when the linesmen break it up early. I hope this becomes a common thing. They just step out of the box and drop them and go. And that's the biggest, suck it to the linesmen that you can give. They gotta stop doing it. I mean, I can see if it's like a jump and one guy doesn't want to fight and the other one is trying to force him or something like that. Or if they're in a bad spot with, like, on the ice or with their jersey over their head and they can't see, something like that. But if you're a willing combatant, just let them go. And the linesmen need to stop with this. Just let them go. So I just wanted to touch on that because it really makes me mad, and it really it's ruined a lot of fights this year already, and it's been a common thing really over the past few years. I mean, I remember this was a few years ago now, but Dion Phaneuf and Jerome McGinley wanted to go at it, and it was going to be a huge thing with, like, former teammates and star players. They both drop their gloves. They start to square up, and as soon as they square up, one linesman grabs each of them, and 2 minutes for roughing, and it was so ridiculous, and now it's really become common. So that's just something that ticks me off. Let them go. Fans want to see fights. I want to see fights. Most of us want to see fights. Just don't stop it before it starts. Just let them duke it out, and then 5 minutes each, and you're on your way. It's a lot better than what's been happening. So that's just my opinion. If you have a different opinion, that's fine, but that's just what I think. So like, comment, share, subscribe. Spread the word. We want this channel to grow. Thank you guys for watching. Talk to you again soon.